When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, Hi guys, this is Ian, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to play and sing the song Thinking Out Loud by Sheeran. Okay, now in this tutorial we're going to be using 5 chords, and I try to make these tutorials as simple as possible, and I know those of you who are beginners and not very comfortable with playing chords, I'll try to give you tips during this tutorial in order to make it easier for you to play, okay, using your current skills. So we use 5 main chords in this tutorial. They are C, G, A minor, F major, and D minor. Okay, so 5 chords, and we use a very simple strumming pattern which I'm going to teach you. And also I think during this tutorial I'm actually going to teach you a very simple plucking pattern which you can actually use to play with the song, with a friend or something, so you can go. Okay, a very simple plucking pattern which I'll talk about more towards the end of the tutorial, where I'll also give you some additional beginner tips. Alright, so anyway, Thinking Out Loud can be broken up into, let's say, 5 main sections. So we've got the intro, we've got the verse, we've got the pre-chorus, the chorus, and the outro. And most of these sections use the same chord progression, which I'm going to talk to you about right now. Okay, so the first main progression is C, F major, and G. Okay, so I'll just say C, F, and G. Okay, that's the primary progression which is being played throughout the song. So in the first verse, for the intro, what you're going to play is you're going to play 2 loops of C. So you're going to play. So what you're actually playing here is down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So the strumming pattern is down, 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 up, and then you loop it again. So it goes down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Alright, so the first beat is down. Okay, so it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, and that's the main progression which you're playing throughout most of the song. Okay, so for the intro, what you want to do is you want to play that twice. So you're playing C, F, G. Alright, so it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's C, C, F, G. C, C, F, G. Alright? So play that twice for the intro, and then you go into the verse where it starts with C, C, F, G. Alright? And we're just going to, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sing through the verse all the way to the pre-chorus, and what you need to do is just pay attention to my hand. Alright? So you've got C, C, F, G. Alright? C, C, F, G. Okay? So starting on C, the verse goes like this. When your legs don't work like they used to before. G, back to C. And I can't sweep you off of your F feet. G, C. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? G, and C. Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till 70. C, C, F, G. And baby, my and this is where you go into the pre-chorus. Okay, so all that was C, C, F, G, and now that you reach the pre-chorus, the progression changes to something which is not so consistent. But the main chords you'll be playing are D minor and G. Alright, so the first part of the pre-chorus starts with D minor, where you're playing D minor, D minor, G, C. Okay, and it goes like this. People fall in love in mysterious ways. Okay, so it's D minor, and then G and C. Okay, so that's the first line. The next line goes D minor, G, G. Okay, so you're playing maybe it's all part of a plan. Alright, so the first part is D minor, G, C, and the second part is D minor, G, G. Okay, so going back to the first part of the pre-chorus, it's people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. Okay, and then you go to the second half of the pre-chorus where it starts, where the progression is D minor, G, A minor. Okay, and it goes like this. Well, we fall in... I fall in love every single day. And then from here you go to the next part of the pre-chorus where it's D minor, G, G. Okay, so recapping the whole pre-chorus, it's the first line goes D minor, G, C. Second line goes D minor, G, G. Then it goes, then the third line goes D minor, G, A minor. Okay, so it's very similar to the first line, except instead of playing C, you're playing A minor. And the last line, you're playing D minor, G, G. Okay, so the second and the fourth line are the same progression. D minor, G, G. Okay, so the last line of the pre-chorus goes, I just wanna tell you I am. And this is when you go into the chorus. Okay, so I mean, at this part, what you can do is you can just follow the strumming pattern and enter the pre-chorus like this, where you go, I just wanna tell you I am. So honey now. Okay, so when you enter the chorus, so honey now, you start the progression C, C, F, G again. Okay, so it's the same progression that you were using in the verse. So you can do it that way, or what you can do to give it a bit more personality is you can play starting on the D minor for the last line of the pre-chorus. You can go, I just wanna tell you I am. So honey now, lead me into your loving arms, da 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 da. Okay, so you can do that instead. So it feels like you're building up before you enter the chorus, and that's how it should be. Because if you're just playing a repetitive strumming pattern throughout the whole song, it can get a bit dull. There's no up, there's no down. But as always, do what you feel comfortable with. It's okay to just carry the strumming pattern through, because what that does is it helps you maintain the rhythm. Some people aren't able to maintain the rhythm as they're going through. You might go, I just wanna tell you I am, and then you lose your place in the song and you don't know how to restart the strumming pattern. Okay, if that's you, just play the strumming pattern through, just keep playing it, and then enter the chorus. Okay, and if you are comfortable with doing the, then go ahead and do that. Okay, so now we get to the chorus. The chorus follows the progression as I mentioned earlier, C, C, F, G. The same as intro, the same as the verse. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start from the last line of the pre-chorus where I'm playing D minor, G, G. And then when I start going, so honey now, that's when the chorus starts, and I start the progression C, C, F, G. Okay, so as soon as you see the C, that's when the C, C, F, G progression starts. And so all you need to do is pay attention to my fingers and watch how they change as I go through the chorus. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll play those chords and I'll sing through the chorus. Okay, so starting on the last line of the pre-chorus, D minor. And I just wanna tell you I am so honey now. Take me into your loving arms. Oh, sorry, my bad. That's not how it goes. It goes like this. So honey now. Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. And out loud. And maybe. Alright. This part of the chorus, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be changing chords very fast. So you're going to be playing something like, and maybe we found love right where we are. Okay? So that's the version for those of you who are more comfortable with changing chords quickly. And how it goes is, from the second last time the chorus, you're playing, I'm thinking out loud, maybe A minor, we, C, found, F, love, C, right, D minor, where, G, we, C, R. Okay, and when you play it fast, it goes, and maybe we found love right where we are. And what you can do is you just do a down strum for each one of those chords. And for the last two chords, which you're playing on that line, where it goes, where we are, okay, the last chord change goes twice as fast as your other chord changes, alright? So where the other chord changes are going, we found love right where, those were the same speed. Now you're going, we are, okay? So that's one way you can do that, if you're comfortable with doing that. But if, let's say you're not, and you want to just keep strumming all the way through, you can as well. So for this last time, what you could be playing instead is from I'm thinking out loud, and maybe we found love right where we are. And what you're doing is you're omitting or you're skipping a few of those chords, and what you're playing instead is, and maybe A minor, we found F, love right, D minor, where we C. Okay, so A minor, F, D minor, C can be the last line of the chorus, and this is also what you'll be playing during the outro of the song. Okay, so let's see, what should I do now? Okay, that covers pretty much the main section. So what I'm going to do now is I'll play through from the last line of the pre-chorus through the chorus to the last line, just so you get an idea of how it all flows together. Okay, so actually, maybe what I could do, maybe what I could do is I could actually sing through the whole verse, one verse, the pre-chorus, chorus, up to the end. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how it all sounds when it's all connected. Okay, so let's give that a shot. Okay, so the second chorus, the second verse goes like this. my hair's overgrown and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same, 'cause honey, your soul can never grow, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Baby, just a touch of hand. Well, I'll continue making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand that, baby, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Okay, so that's how it sounds if you play all the way through, down through the chorus. Okay, and from here what actually happens is, so for the chorus you're playing F, G, C, 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 and for the last line when you play, and baby, we found love right where we are, you're going to go into a bridge, okay? And the bridge, what you're basically playing is you're playing the same loop of C minor, C major, C major, F major, G major. So you're playing C, C, F, G, okay? So from the end of the second chorus, you're playing, baby, I'm thinking out loud, and baby, we found love right where we are. Doom, doom, doom. F, G, back to C. Okay, so you do that loop about 4 times, and once you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to go back into the chorus, and you're going to sing the chorus one more time, and then you're going to sing that last line. You're going to, instead of singing it once, you're going to repeat it, let's say about 3 times. Okay, so that whole section goes something like this. So after that interlude where you're playing C, C, F, G, okay, I'll play from there right to the end of the song. Alright, where we're going to cover 2 loops of C, C, F, G, and then it's going to be the chorus, the last line, and then I'm going to repeat that twice, and that's the end of the song. Okay, so it goes like this, starting on C, F, G, C, C, F, G. So baby, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head on my beating heart, I'm thinking out loud, and maybe we found love right where we are, baby, we found love right where we are, maybe we found love right where we are, right where we are. Yeah, like that. Okay, and that's the end of the song, the whole song. Alright, so you've got your intro, you've got your verse, you've got your pre-chorus, your chorus, and the outro. Alright, And this song, as again, it uses one main progression, which is C, C, F, G. And during the pre-chorus, the progression is D minor, G, C, then D minor, G, G, and then D minor, G, A minor, D minor, G, G. Okay, and those are all the progressions which you use in the song, and which you can use the same strumming pattern, which is down, 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 up. All right, and I'll write this down more clearly down in the description, so that you have a better idea of how that strumming pattern goes. Okay, and also let's see. Yes, I mentioned that I would be teaching you like a simple plucking pattern, and so let's say you're more comfortable with plucking. And this is something I didn't really realize, that some people find plucking easier than strumming. So what you can do is, using those chords, what you can play is, so what you're doing is, you're plucking the second and the third string, and the bass string of that note, alright? So if you're playing C, the bass note is on the 5th string. If you're playing G, the bass note's on the 6th string. If you're playing A minor, the bass note's on the 5th string. If you're playing F, the bass note's on the 4th string. If you're playing D minor, the bass note is on the 4th string as well. And let's see if I missed anything out. D minor, G, C, no, that's all of them. Alright, so what you're doing is, but these two fingers, all they're doing is playing the second and the third string. So you're going, that's all you're doing. You're playing bass note and the second and third string. Okay, so what you're going is pluck, tap, pluck, tap. And the way that would sound if you're playing through, let's say, the C, C, F, G, is it would sound like this. Sorry. Also, just to okay, make a note, like it's C, C, F, G, but what I'm doing here is instead of playing the C bass note, what I'm doing is I'm playing the E bass note on the second C. Okay, so it's going, and then I'm playing this note, because it adds that how do you say, the variation between the two chords. It sounds a bit different. So you're going, and this also more closely resembles what the original version sounds like when it's actually playing. So it doesn't just go C, C, F, G. It goes C, C slash E, which you don't have to really know. All that really means is that you're playing E as the bass note instead of the original bass note C. So it's going, just follow this for the whole song. You can play it for every single part. So D, and when you pluck, you're basically plucking once per chord and tapping once per chord. Okay, so once you've plucked and you've tapped, you know it's time to transition to the next chord. For some of the parts where the chord is played twice, just keep that in mind. The chord's played twice, so you'd go through, you'd be plucking and tapping twice. Okay, so don't get confused like I think I'm confusing you right now. But basically, per bar, okay, per count or per chord, what you're playing is you're playing pluck and tap. Okay, pluck the bass note, except when you're playing the second C, pluck the E note, so you get the sound. Legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? free. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I fall in love with you. Okay, and it just goes on and on like that, using that plucking pattern. Okay, so that's a plucking pattern you can use. What else? Alright, some beginner tips for those of you who have trouble with things like changing chords. Alright, as you can see, what you're doing is you're playing C, C, F major, and G. Okay, and I know that beginners have sort of two problems here. One is actually playing the F major chord, which requires you to press two strings down with your finger. It can be difficult. So what I always recommend is instead of playing F major, you just play F7. So F7 is, what you're doing is you're just releasing the first string, okay? So play F7 instead of F major. And instead of transitioning to G, what you actually can do is you can do this. You can lift these two fingers up, lift them up, and you're actually playing G already. And your pinky finger, what it does is it goes down on this string, the second string, okay? And if you do that, you're playing G already. So it's a quicker way to transition to G, but some people have, you know, their pinky finger is not so dexterous. But what this does is it reduces the amount of turning that you need to do when you're changing between chords. So you're playing C, F7, and then you just shift, you know, these fingers just go up and down. So C, F, G, and your pinky finger goes onto the second string, third fret, in order to play G. And when you're plucking, this actually helps a little bit, make it a bit easier. So you're going F7, G. Alright, so after a while this is actually easier once your pinky finger gets used to actually pressing down the strings. Alright, so it's good to train your pinky finger because it's also a very useful skill when you're gonna do something like finger picking, alright, and you're going and things like that. So, okay, I think that's pretty much all for the beginner tips. But yeah, the song's pretty straightforward. Just use the simple strumming pattern, which is down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, I don't think I need to repeat it again and again and again. And you can use that simple plucking pattern where it's just pluck, snaps, pluck, tap. Okay, and you can use that for plucking if you want to pluck through the song. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's the entire song for those of you who are beginners. Now, I try to make it as simple as possible. Obviously, I can't make it too simple. You need the fundamental basics in order to actually get through these. You need to be able to press chords comfortably, switch between chords fairly comfortably, and also do basic strumming fairly comfortably. Now, if you're a beginner and you're still not good at that, what you can do is you can go through my beginner tutorials, which are available on the YouTube channel or even through the website at learnguitarfasttips.com. So go through the beginner tutorials or just find a song which you enjoy and just really make the effort to go through it, because these songs, these tutorials, they're all designed to help you build up your fundamentals, build up your basics, and I try to make the tutorials as easy as possible so that if you can learn one, you can go through one, you can generally go through the rest. Okay, so with that, if you found this useful, if you enjoyed this tutorial, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe so that you can stay up to date with new videos which I will be posting, and share it with your friends. Comment below if you have any questions, or it's actually better if you contact me directly through YouTube or through the contact form on my website. I generally am able to see those a lot clearer than all the comments which kind of just lambast my email. So If you have a question, something's not clear, or if you have any recommendation for songs, please feel free to contact me directly. And other than that, please subscribe, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and good luck with all your practice.